Go.
Hi, this is part of submitting to Brendan Bouchard's challenge, and I'm Tim Seitz. I help business owners master state control so that they can feel great every day and achieve staggering success. I accomplish this by using self-hypnosis, neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, meditation, and IMHD, which is inner mind high definition. If you're a business owner, have you ever had any of these challenges? You wake up in the morning and you don't feel great. You feel there aren't enough hours in the day. You dread having to fire someone. Your employees ignore you, or it seems they don't listen. You're thinking it might be easier to just work for someone else. You feel that making sales is stressful. Your business is making you old before your time, and you feel like the fun is being sucked out of your life. I know exactly how you feel. There were days when I didn't want to get out of bed. And I'd ask myself, what's the point? Then I never had enough time to get it all done. I had to make more money before I could get any help, and that's how I felt. And so I was trying to be a jack of all trades, failing at most of them. I heard people I care about deeply tell me it was time to give up and get a real job. And something that had always felt like a death sentence for me. And I felt like people didn't want to buy from me, that no one had any money, and there were no good leads. I watched myself turn from the life of the party to a cynical fun sucker, and I knew I didn't want to be that person. I had started 4 different businesses, grown them into working revenue generators, and watched each business fail. I couldn't figure out why I was a 4-time loser. It was until I got some help. Just when I was ready to quit, a client invited me to a meeting that changed my life, and it wasn't AA. That was the first step in changing how I feel about my business. I started getting help with my business from other business owners, and I started to look at why we start a business in the first place. When I realized that success or failure in business is not all about how many sales you make every day, but mostly your state of mind, I realized that was the reason for both my failure and success in business. When I started a business, I felt great. I was charged every day, building a team, sharing a dream, and making a difference. But after a while, it felt like a job. Isn't that the guy who has all the troubles in the Bible? They call him Job, but it's spelled the same. And everyone who was working for me wanted more money and started doing less work, and that's when everything started coming crashing down. And I realized I needed to control my state of mind if I wanted to succeed. It took 3 years, several courses, thousands of dollars, classes, packages, and materials, and I emerged a business owner who was also a certified hypnotherapist. The first people to notice my transformation was my clients, business owners who I provided merchant services to. Tim, you look great. What pills are you taking? Hypnosis, I said. And they lined up to try it for themselves. Within a month, I was working with the Green Spa and Wellness Center, one of my clients, and business owners were raving about the benefits. So, instead of focusing my hypnotherapy practice on losing weight and quitting smoking, which are great things, which I do as well, but they're not my focus, I focused on showing other business owners exactly how to feel great and grow their business at the same time. Now, instead of worrying about the future, I'm making it incredible. I'm learning how to fly a powered paraglider, a PPG, which means I'll be able to literally take off from the ground with no wheels and fly into the sky. I recorded my own song cover, and it's been on international shows and in a top-rated Funny or Die video. I've gone from a student of hypnosis to an innovator, creating my own trademark induction and an amazing simulation and learning system called IMHD. And my clients are ecstatic. They want me to teach their salespeople how to feel good every day. But I had to ask myself, why did this take so long for me to figure out? Why isn't anyone else teaching people that when you feel good, you do your best work? Why wasn't someone else saying, it's not just okay to feel good at work, but it's a basic rule of business survival? And the reason why is because the rules have changed, my friends. What we used to think was true has proven false. The earth isn't flat, and you can actually love your work and have fun every day. You don't have to be stoic and serious to do a great job. And as a business owner, you don't have to wait until things get better to enjoy running your business. Today's most successful business owners are having a great time doing it, and it's not at the expense of quality or appearing like a serious business owner. Today's most successful business leaders inspire others to live a great life and have an amazing generosity of spirit. But how do you get there? That's what took me years to learn, with a lot of wrong turns and bumps along the way. By now, I understand what works and what just frustrates. It comes down to getting control over these three things. Your filters. How you see the world determines if you'll be accident-prone or always come out smelling like a rose. When you control your perception, you change everything. Your feelings. Would you rather be rich or right? If you have to be right all the time, good luck being rich. Rich people listen to advice from several people, make the final call themselves, and take responsibility for it, good or bad. It's your choice how you're going to feel every day. Don't let other people decide that for you. And focus. How can you get where you want to go if you don't know where you are now, or you don't know where you're going? I take people from a to-do list to a mental dress rehearsal, so that your vision of your life is more clear in the now and in the future. Now, this may sound familiar. You may say, I've tried this before with books or with DVDs, but they all end up on my shelf. And that's something Bob Proctor from The Secret calls these shelf-help products. They make your shelves look filled. You may even have been to a seminar or retreat where you learned principles about controlling your state of mind. And that's great, but it becomes something you did and not who you are. That's happened to a lot of people. So, I know how you feel. You're definitely not alone. But the key is that you need to learn it and live it. That doesn't happen in a week that you go away, or an afternoon in a hotel seminar. It needs to be something that you commit to as a real and meaningful change in your life. When you decided to start a business, you made that kind of life-changing choice. Now the choice is yours again. Do you want to be miserable, dreading going to work or thinking about working for someone else? Or would you like to start every day excited about the business you love and run? If that sounds more like you and what you want, you can schedule a complimentary 30-minute hypnotic business coaching evaluation by calling the Green Spa and Wellness Center at 718-921-6100 or email hypnosis@greenspany.com. Thank you very much.